Hello YouTubers, Smart from Hoverdog Brewery here, just to give you a bit of an update what's happening. I've been away on my holidays, been to Budapest for about a week, quite enjoyable, not a lot of beer really, quite disappointed, it's all just like lager and stuff like that. Found a couple of beers in one of the underground pubs, which is quite nice. I won't go into detail, but it was a brew pub. So they only sold their own beer that they made, which was quite interesting. 4.5%, and then there was 6, 7, 8, 8.5, and 12% alcohol. I had a taste, and wow, I couldn't drink any more than a taste. So I've been away. Whilst I've been off, nothing's happened on the brew shed. Still not got the insulation. Tried some DIY places locally, all the major UK brands, and I tell you what, they're ripping you off, really are. So I found a place on the internet that I can get the insulation from, and I just need to place an order. Unfortunately, I cannot work at home at the moment, which makes it very difficult and challenging for delivery time. Once the insulation's in, and I put my vapour barrier up, need to put some boards on. It's looking at OSB 3, 9mm. Again, that doesn't seem to be stocked locally, so what I'll probably have to do is a max and ply, paint it with Thompson water seal on the inside, whack it on. That's still in the air. I should just take the plunge and bite stuff, you know. Okay, so what's arrived in my absence? Well, a switch. The on-off switch has arrived. So there's absolutely no instructions with this, so I've not even got it out of the bag yet. I'm going to have a look around here, and I think it's, well, I did buy it, it's an illuminated one. This is one of the toggle for the on-off. Really disappointed that all the major suppliers I've been to just haven't got it. I haven't got switches, so I'm going to fit this today. So I'll crack on with this, and I'll come back in a few minutes time, and I can show you the insides of the control panel. There's this, the fan to wire up, and then I believe I'm there. Right, let's get this fitted. Back soon. Fitted the switch. Took a lot longer than I thought it should do. I just have a light on it, so basically sorted out the connections, wired it up. Whilst I was at it, I've actually connected the fan on the PC case, so I thought I should give you a demo. Okay, so let me take the camera. Okay, I've turned the case around now so you can see the front. So look, there's a PC case. Needs a bit of polishing. I've got some marks on here when I was making it. So let's turn the electric on. So try to turn this light out, see if it's any better for you. Look at that. Now there's only the one thermocouple at the moment, and that's on the central controller, so these are going to flash to say that it hasn't actually got an input for the temperature. So the new switch is over here. So now the noise you can hear is the fan. It's just round the back. I'll do a full video on this when I've actually got the brew shed up and running. So what it actually does is, even though there's power to the PC, so all these controllers turn on, without the 12 volts from the PC power supply, the SSRs will never be activated. So we can have it all connected all the time, wouldn't make a difference, but nothing would actually be output to the heating elements unless the PC was on. Okay, I'm just going to put the light back on so you can see. One thing I've also fitted since you last saw this, obviously we've got, these are going to be the additional heating elements, blah blah blah, yeah, pumps, I showed you those before. I've installed this. So basically that's just an override, just a little toggle override button. I've wired up the buzzer, so when, for instance, say this HLT controller, I've set that at 8 degrees, so I wouldn't want to go any hotter. just in case maybe I'd left on this controller, so that would actually fire the heating element up. If I'd forgotten and wandered off in the garage or the brew shed doing something, once it got to 80 degrees the buzzer would sound. I've simulated this already and it's bloody annoying. It's a good idea, but it's annoying. It flashes and bleeps. So to stop that, I actually got a switch there which can just turn it off. So there you go. What I need to do now is make some labels, polish the thing up, and put the side on, I guess. And there we go. Let's just turn it off. So here we go. Quiet. It's a pity that that switch can't be illuminated all the time, but that is the lights fed from the 12 volts of the power supply. So there we go. It's on. You don't actually notice anything different. It's just internals of the electric. So, and off. Just going to turn the electric off to that. So as I said I'll do a proper demo of this eventually. Let's just disconnect it, whiz it round. There you go. The finished beauty. I've also got the option of putting a second fan here, so that will blow directly on the SSRs. The fan is there. I might put a little diffuser so it blows air onto the SSRs, but I've put my hand in the case and it's quite a good airflow in there. Looks really complex, doesn't it? But it's quite simple once you just get your head around the electrics. So that's it. I think the panel is now fully completed. It's a pity the rest of the brewery isn't. I've got the cable, as I showed you in a previous video, I think I put it on. Need to get the cable dug in, that's the main one. Got the old cable here, it's the steel armoured cable. It's 25 metres here, so I've got to run that in. It's heavy. Today is a bit of a crappy day again. It's been raining, so let's have a quick go outside. It's not so clever today. I'm going to pull all these flags up and get into the shed, and the other way is just to go in the garage somehow. So the consuming it is just beyond that gate on the inside, so you can see I've got quite a run to the brew shed. I'll get it round here as well. I'm going to take it behind that plant if I can dig down, and then it'll come into here, and I'm going to put this consuming up there. I'll run the cable first and then I can mess with the length. So once I've lined it, that should be somewhere around there, and then I'll just run a couple of circuits around the shed. I've got a bit of worktop. Yeah, I picked that up for free. So not quite sure I'm going to use it all. The brew shed's quite a bit bigger than I really envisaged. Kind of I was thinking of having a bench all the way across over there with all the brewing kit on. Might be able to sort of almost squash it in the corner really, and then on this side, I don't know, maybe I should put the brewery, oops, maybe I should put the brewery on this side. I really don't know. Really don't know. Alright, that's it. Well, I'll sign off and be back hopefully when the brew shed had some progress. So Mark from Have a Dog signing off, and stay thirsty.